As the concrete jungle of São Paulo expands, Paulistanos are losing their green space. Their health problems compound and their class divide widens. Locked behind gates, cameras and barbed wire, public space can't perform its democratic potential to foster interaction and tolerance. Where does that leave someone who wants to stroll through the park for some fresh air, to clear their mind? What if we could live in the city but still have the healthy lifestyle of the countryside? Could people of all creeds share a park to improve their well-being? We call it the Farmacy, a neighbourhood that is crossed with a farm that helps you become healthier. How? Let's start with the crop. Corn is an amazing crop. Besides food, it is used to make medicine, fuel, and even bricks. It is one of the primary crops grown in Brazil and is perfectly suited to the climate of São Paulo. What if we looked at corn from an urban point of view? How can we take advantage of its versatility? The Farmacy does just this. The old market is transformed into a productive landscape with the multiple uses and benefits of urban crop farming at its heart. The corn is grown to produce corn syrup, and from corn syrup we can make penicillin, the most widely used antibiotic. This happens through a complicated pharmaceutical process which will involve the nearby University of São Paulo. Education becomes part of the process. And education doesn't stop there. We can inform the community about where their medicine comes from too. The pavilion is designed to showcase the production process so that people can see the importance of the natural environment to their health. What about all the waste produced from this production? Well, the Farmacy collects the leftovers from the harvest, like the leaves and stalks, and uses them as an aggregate in a special type of bio-brick. The bricks are also produced on site and can be used for further development. Some of the corn will go towards making biofuel. Ethanol is an established and common fuel in Brazil, and here the Farmacy can produce it to power its various programs. We also know that São Paulo receives a lot of rainfall, so in continuing with this drive towards self-sufficiency, the Farmacy not only creates a more permeable surface through its crop fields, it also collects and retains stormwater runoff from the hardscapes. This water is filtered through natural processes and fed back as irrigation to the crop. But maybe the most important function the crop fields perform is to break up the concrete blanket that seems to define São Paulo. The Farmacy privileges green landscape and integrates it into the built fabric. That classic ideology of moving to the countryside for the fresh air and living amongst the open fields for the benefits to well-being that it provides, that is infused in the Farmacy's design. The crop becomes a landscape, at once being productive and aesthetic, creating its own unique atmospheres. What's more is these atmospheres will be dynamic. There will always be something new to experience at the Farmacy as the crop grows through its harvest cycle. So now we have a piece of the country sitting near the heart of São Paulo. But like a rural village, we still need connection to the city. A new mobility network stitches the Farmacy back into the city. What was once an island can now be a new centrality of São Paulo, with integrated transit connections by car, bike, bus and train. Living in a metropolis like São Paulo has many advantages, but they should not come at the expense of well-being. Well-being is more than just physical health, it is also mental health. If corn can be a nourishment for a healthy body, then cornfields can be a nourishment for a healthy mind. And a move on to greener pastures at the Farmacy can give just that.